welcome to our tier ranking of all, not all, a lot of the robots from the Transformers live action movies.
Yes.
Nothing else. We're not doing the games. We're not doing the animated series, all 8 million of them. We're doing the movies, the live action movies.
Yeah.
So, let's just...
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, because me and Zach, we totally know every single Transformer ever. So this is going to be... I haven't got a note. I haven't got a list next to me showing me all their names. No. I promise.
No.
I've just got...
No, me neither, man.
It's all in here, man.
I will not be doing this a lot.
No, I won't be like, you won't see me doing this. And I come a bit.
Which one's that one going? He was in this one, I promise.
Oh God! Now don't ask me about what film they're in. Anyway, let's start. Unfortunately we've gone like most iconic characters to someone who the fuck I don't even know. So let's just do this.
Yeah.
So before
basically, I think we've pretty much gone in order of films where we haven't included one.
Yeah. One.
As no one cares.
What film?
Right. Didn't include anyone that it was introduced into the last night.
I think you did.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I did then.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty...
Let's find out.
Yes.
Let's go.
So, anyway, as always with these tier rankings, we will go through our lovely tiers because I think they're great. I love them. So, at the very top, we've got GOAT.
The GOAT.
Greatest of all time. The best.
Yes.
Then we've got Bangin'. Bangin', you know what I mean?
Bangin'.
We've got some good ones. Some good ones, just not the best. Then we've got mid. Stinks.
You know, mid. just stay in there. Do you really care?
Then we've got oh, you can't see because I'm in green screened. Get a load of the sky. Not the worst, but pretty fucking bad.
Just a bit. Ooh.
And then Stinky. There we go. So let's do this. We got Big Man Optimus Prime. I know him. What are we saying?
I know him.
What are we saying?
He's a big truck.
He is.
He's a big good boy.
He is
the leader of... Well, we can talk about it as much as we can joke about the fact, though, there's going to be a lot of these people we're going to go...
This man is the GOAT!
Yeah, he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT.
He is the GOAT.
He's the leader. He's like the first sort of... I mean, there's two, him and one other, which we will speak about very shortly. So he's the guy, isn't it? You know what I mean? When you think of Transformers, you think of Optimus Prime.
Best voice ever, best presence ever. That first film is ingrained into my brain. This film, this guy is the guy. So he is GOAT.
Yeah, no, he is the GOAT.
GOAT. So, closely followed by Mr. Bumblebee.
Bumblebee. Now he is my favourite.
Yes. Now
I love Bumblebee.
I'm a big fan of Bumblebee. It's got to be the GOAT.
Oh, he is the GOAT.
Yeah,
of course he's the
GOAT.
He is the GOAT. There's nowhere else. It's Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I think the thing I loved about him the most, obviously, he's kind of like the main character, really, especially of the earlier films. And I just kind of love the fact he just never had a voice. As stupid as it is, I loved that like radio station. I just love the intelligence, the way they kind of did that. Do you know what I mean? The fact that he was using like different parts of songs, different parts of radio broadcasts to speak. I just always find that really cool.
He is the best. With these two characters, obviously we can't do this with everyone, but these two characters, what are your favourite appearances by them? So I think Optimus Prime for me is honestly The Last Night. He's just sick, like to be sick,
yeah,
big fan.
He's going.
And then Bumblebee, I'd probably say Bumblebee.
No.
Really?
I'm not asked Bumblebee, to be honest with you.
Fair.
We've had this conversation before. I just found her a bit like, I think it's the first one. I think it is that first one. I think for the whole sort of, the whole introduction to him. And again, I think it was something where there's probably a lot of Transformers fans out there that have gone like, well, obviously he's the main guy. But I didn't know much about Transformers. I've seen a little bit of the cartoon as a kid. Didn't really know much about it. So I think the fact that they kind of went with, it could have easily been, this is Optimus Prime. He's the main guy. He's going to be the guy that's going with his human the whole way. But I think the fact that they made Bumblebee, for me, was always like, this guy, this is my guy. So yeah, I got the first one, I think.
Yeah, nice.
Personally.
Also, we
Optimus Prime either.
We also didn't say why we're doing this tier list. We're doing this because Transformers 1 is supposed to come out in September, and then it got delayed until next month for the UK, so fuck us, I guess. But, you know, we're doing it in anticipation for Transformers 1 because it looks awesome. So.
Yes, yeah, no, we're very much looking forward to Transformers 1. A new take, and hopefully it'll be like, hopefully, come the end of Transformers 1, we'll have a better understanding of who the fuck the Transformers are.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard it's great as well, so I can't wait. So, next one, we've got Jazz from Transformers 1. And Jazz is one of my favourites from that film, strictly for, what's cracking, little bitches?
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah, Jazz is sick, isn't he?
What are we saying?
He's the first sacrifice, isn't he?
He is the first man to die, gets ripped in half.
He's the first sacrifice. He feels quite important. You remember him. Like, as soon as I seen Jazz, I was like, I know that guy.
It was so funny. I'll never forget when that second film was coming out. I loved Jazz so much, and I was reading up so much about Revenge of the Fallen, and someone had said he was going to have a cameo as a ghost, and I was like, oh my god, Jazz is coming back, and it never happened.
That's a car ghost.
Yeah, so for me, that's got to be the goat. Like. That's got to be the goat. That's got to be the goat.
Is he?
No, I'd say banging, realistically.
I'd say banging. Yeah, I love Jazz.
Like, if he was a ghost, goat.
He would be the goat. Yeah, the goat of all the ghosts.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, no, I'd love to just to see a spiritual car just. Oh, it's Jazz. Of course it is.
Next up, we've got Ratchet, who is kind of like the medic of the group. You know, I love.
Yes.
He's the big ambulance, isn't he? Yeah, he's sick. What are we saying about Ratchet?
Yeah, no, he's quite cool, isn't he? He's there. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I really like Ratchet.
Yeah, I think the first film specifically is pretty iconic as far as the Transformers themselves are concerned. After this, it kind of gets a bit like, oh yeah, I kind of remember who this person is.
I agree.
The first core group seem to be a better memory of, and obviously a lot of them end up going forward and they kind of add and take away and stuff. So yeah, Ratchet's a big part. I don't know how far I'd go up though.
Realistically, I'd go mid, but I just like the character. But I would go mid.
Yeah, I like Ratchet. Yeah, shall we bump him up because personally between us, we know him.
Yeah, that is very true.
So I guess. Because going further on, there are going to be a lot of...
Who's this? So you want to go bang in for Ratchet? Yeah, go on, let's be nice to Ratchet.
Go bang in for Ratchet. Go on, Ratchet. Where's Clank?
Next up, we've got one of my personal favourites, like for real, going through the whole films, Ironhide.
I'll let you go then.
Ironhide is that big badass with the two guns, and he's got the really low voice. And I'll never forget that scene. I think it's in the third one where they do like the Mexican standoff, and he gets fucking killed. So sad. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I think he lasted till Dark of the Moon,
which is 3. Yeah, which is my favorite one. Yeah, Ironhide goated. What are you saying? He is so sick.
If he's your guy, I'm happy.
Yeah, he's like my favorite of the films.
Okay, fair. I've got like a very vague memory of him. But yeah, I'm happy for him to go in goated.
Unfortunately, the first 3 films are like iconic to me. So the next character up is also one of my favorites, which is Barricade.
Yes, the policeman.
The bit where he's like on Sam, he's like, "Where are the glasses?" Sick, so sick. Wow, insane. What are you saying about Barricade?
He's a good lad. This is where my memory's gone already. Done.
You don't remember Barricade?
The
sick police guy. He's so sick. Yeah, the car chase in the first one with Bumblebee and Barricade. Sick.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that one.
Fire.
Go well done. I'm gonna go mid.
Wrong. He's going in banging. He's going in banging.
He's going in banging.
That is so wrong. Mid for Barricade. You go back, watch Transformers 1 and tell me he's mid, but go on, I dare you. Next, we've got a character I'm not sure about. Megatron?
Which one is he now?
He's one of the good guys.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Megatron's like
was the Optimus? Yeah, it's Megatron. I know this one. I know him well. He's class, isn't he? He is like the bad, really, isn't he? He's like the main bad. 100%. As much as we kind of get other ones in that are bigger.
Yeah, they all suck compared to Megatron.
Yeah, no, he is the guy, isn't he?
He is Megatron.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's banging, isn't he? They wouldn't be Optimus without Megatron. They wouldn't have Megatron without Optimus. Iconic.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it's my Megatron. I like Megatron. I know Megatron. He's a good lad, Megatron.
I love how like I'm doing this tier and I'm like, fuck, I love Transformers.
Yeah.
Next up,
I'm so glad you remember all these people.
Oh, now I'm going through them. Like the first 3 films, they're in here. But next one we've got. Oh, sorry, with Megatron, do you prefer him as a tank or like a plane?
I always like the plane. I like this sort of the way they transform into it. Like I like the fact that you jump a building and just I've always preferred that to the car stuff. As much as the car stuff is sick. Yeah. I don't know. I've always like it's always kind of it feels like that's a Decepticon thing as well.
I agree. Yeah.
Like to turn to a plane feels like a naughty thing to do because the car's going to drive. So it's a bit like haha, we're got advantage over you. Yeah. So I like. And I love it. Again, I love the transition.
Yeah, I'm a plane guy as well. So next up, we've got that little bastard from the first film, Frenzy.
I remember him.
Frenzy's sick.
I like Frenzy.
Frenzy's sick. When he transforms to like the phone and shit.
Great. Yeah, he's really cool, isn't he? Yeah, he's just... Yeah, no, he is. He is a knob, but he's quite cool in the fact that he's just a little... Like, you've obviously got these, like, huge... crazy robots, and then you've just got this little annoying little shit.
Well, I mean, he kind of starts off the whole plot of the first movie, so...
I mean, yeah, without Frenzy, you don't really get Transformers movies, which is kind of mad when he's just a really annoying little shit, really, isn't he?
Where would you rank Frenzy?
I think he's banging.
I think he's banging as well. I think we just like big robots.
We do, but he's not a big robot. He's a little robot.
I think we just like
the fact. Yeah, I kind of like the fact that he is a little robot. Like, I like the fact that he's not this big hulking, like, oh, I'm going to destroy everything. He's just this annoying
He's
little
almost like the spy,
isn't
he? He's almost like a spy in their game.
Yeah. He's just kind of funny as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is funny. I like him a lot.
He's got some quite memorable lines, like...
Now, here comes my favourite of the Decepticons. It's Starscream. Big, bad Starscream. Oh my god, sorry, there's a giant spider in my room. It's gone, never mind. Yeah, Starscream. What do you say about Starscream?
Dude, leap at you.
Yeah, there's like a big one flying around, so... I think it's a tad too long legs, but yeah, anyway, continue. Starscream, please.
Yeah, Starscream.
You remember Starscream, right?
Nope.
What? Starscream is Megatron's, like, right-hand man.
No, I know who he is.
He's like Megatron's punching bag, played by Mark Hamill of all people.
I know who he is. I know, like... I know the character that he is. What he does in the films, I couldn't tell you.
That's crazy.
He's there. He has a good time. He survives the moon.
Do you know what he does a lot of? Jumps off buildings and transforms into a plane.
Oh, in that case, goat.
Like for me, it'd probably go. I'd say a high banging to low goat. So
I agree.
So should we put him in banging just to be nice?
Yeah.
Nice. He is great.
Man.
I hate how iconic the first film's robots are. So I think we're at the end of the first film here now with Scorponok.
Yes.
The fucking robot that gave me nightmares as a kid because hiding under that
big
ground.
Fan of Scorponok.
Yeah, he's sick. So cool. Did you ever play the PS2 game?
Which one are we on about now?
Transformers the game, like the movie game.
No, I haven't. I have it. Do I have it? I think I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
It's incredible, and like you can play as Scorponok, and it's sick.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, no, I like Scorponok. It's that scene, isn't it? Like he'll always be remembered for that scene.
So
he's very iconic, but he's not in a lot.
No,
it's quite interesting.
10 minutes at most.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a weird one, I think, isn't it? Really, yeah. I think I've got a better memory of 2. To be honest.
Yeah, I think you have as well, which is crazy.
Yeah, I don't really understand why. I think it's because like in the desert rather than the city. I think all the city ones just kind of get a bit jumbled. Whereas like when there's like a very obvious like we're not in the city, I go, oh yeah, I know that one. Interesting one. I want to go more banging because of the scene alone
and the fact that
you kind of the fact he's cool as fuck. But realistically, he is mid. But I want to go banging.
We're going banging.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Now we're entering Revenge of the Fallen, the bloody worst Transformers. Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. But you love it, so that's fine. So we've got the Fallen, who was the big bad of Transformers 2.
Yeah, it's stinky. Yeah, he is a bit, isn't he?
He stinks.
It's just a big thing.
Oh,
it's just a thing, isn't he?
I mean, should we go bottom? He's boring.
Hey, no, he is boring because if he's like the big bad, it doesn't really do anything, does he?
The coolest things he's got are those like side things that go. That's pretty cool. But I'm happy to go bottom for them.
Yeah, I just don't care about him.
Bottom, Stinky?
Do you care about the fallen?
No, I don't.
Yeah, he's fallen all the way down. He has.
Fallen way, got him. Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, he is rubbish. He is rubbish.
Unfortunately, it probably is to do with the writer strikes that took place at the time, but still stinks.
Yeah, no, rubbish.
Cool.
Poopy.
So we've got Jetfire. Big bad
Jetfire. Oh, yes.
Do you remember Jetfire?
Yeah, big fella.
Big old fella with his walking stick.
He's the plate, isn't he?
Yeah. He's the Blackbird.
Yeah, no, I liked him. Yeah.
Cool. Where would you like to put Big Bad Jetfire?
I think this is the first time where we get like it's the first time probably where we just get a side character. But he is just a side character, really, isn't he? I think the first film you've got pretty much they're all we're on one side, you're on the other side, let's fight. Whereas like it's just a robot that happens to exist. They find and he kind of helps the boys out.
Yeah, but there's a lot of side characters in this film, like so many side characters.
Lot of side characters, yeah, no, 100%. But I think he's one that you go. I like this guy.
Yeah, I like him as well. He's not my favourite, but I do enjoy his character. No. So where would you like to put
him? He's a bit old, he's a bit battered, a bit broken. I'm going to go mid.
Yes, it's a high mid, though.
High mid, yeah.
It's a really high
you can't go higher than mid, can you? Because he's just kind of there.
And he unfortunately brings fart jokes to the Transformers franchise. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, he does, I know. But, farts are always funny.
To you, yeah. Soundwave is next. I thought this was Transformers 3.
He was in both.
Oh, okay.
2 and 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
In 3, he's much more prominent and cool, though. So.
Yeah, and I think it's 3 with Bumblebee kills him, doesn't he? It has like a really good death scene, which I think is what really like splits him in half.
Yes.
Yeah, he's alright.
The design is one of my favorite Transformers designs. But as a character, I said I don't recall him in 2 like at all. But 3, I think he's cool as fuck in 3 because he's like such a big presence.
Yeah, he is.
I've just realised one Transformer you've left off from you.
Who have I left off?
Laserbeak.
Laserbeak.
From Transformers 3, the one that is literally on his shoulder the whole time.
Oh, yeah, I still see that. I was a bit like... Oh, fair enough, yeah. It was one of those where I was a bit like...
We'll count them together.
Sort of. Okay, yeah, well, there we are. Soundwave and Laserbeak. Oh, yeah, he literally had the bird.
Laserbeak's sick, man.
Yeah. No, he's pretty cool, Soundwave, but I don't know if we can go that high. Or do you want to go that high?
Again, this would be a character that would fall into a tier, like, between mid and banging to me. Because in the third one, I think he's a really cool presence, and I think he's kind of one of the last cooler villains we had, apart from what I would say is the newest one. So I'd probably go low banging, but maybe mid next to... Wait, what would you think? What do you think?
I'm happy to go a low banging because again he's memorable enough, and as you said, like I think we're probably going to get into things later now where we'll go, like retrospectively, yes, no, he's definitely a lot higher than these.
So we'll put him in banging, right?
Robots, banging.
Cool.
I agree.
So next we've got, now this is where I kind of get a few characters that I just think are fucking silly. We have got Wheelie, who is voiced by SpongeBob SquarePants. This is Tom Kenny. This character, I mean, when I was like 12, this was hilarious with he's like shagging Michaela's leg. That's the funniest thing in the world to me. No, now I watch Transformers 2 and I'm like, you know what I mean? So I think
it's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
people shit on Transformers 2, and I think I kind of love Transformers 2.
You do. You do absolutely love Transformers 2.
Yeah, I really do. I don't know why, but I really do. Wheelie. He's not great. Okay.
That's where I'd...
It's fair, yeah. Like, he's not great. It's aged badly.
Oh, we haven't even got to the aged badly characters yet, mate.
Hey, now you leave my boys alone. No, it's not great. He kind of is a bit of like a,
It's comedy relief for children, and he's very much not for children.
He has a place.
But like...
Yeah, he has a place, and it's memorable.
Yeah.
So he doesn't stink.
No,
I will agree with.
They could have got rid of him, and I wouldn't have cared.
Yeah, I would agree with get rid of this guy. He doesn't stink because he's memorable enough that you go, oh, I remember him. But yeah, depending on whose eyes you're looking at this through, it depends on your category. So I think Stinky.
Get loaded
of this guy.
Cool. So next up, we've got the characters that aged the worst of the Transformers franchise ever. Like, these are the most controversial characters in this franchise: Skids and Mudflap.
Yeah.
Again, when I was a kid, these were the funniest characters in the world. Then you rewatch it, and it's very racist to begin with. It's very, very like misogynistically weird, and they say the word pussy like 3 times. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. But I kind of still love them.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's terrible.
As you said, it's extremely questionable. It is,
and once again, voiced by SpongeBob SquarePants. So SpongeBob SquarePants says the word pussy in this.
That's interesting. Yeah, they hate it, aren't they?
Oh yes.
I think the reason people don't like this film is them, pretty much.
I mean, it's also written horribly, but
but I mean, the big robots fighting. Does anyone really care about the writing? Really?
And the first one's like the first one's got a gold quill and ink, but.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. The first film, it's just sort of like there's a bad robot, there's a good robot, they have a fight. Like, it's the same film, same for every film. It's just it is what it is. You know, people hate these characters. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I'm not there like, oh yeah, I can't wait. And there's a reason they never come back.
I say we get together, we watch Transformers 2, and every time they're on screen, one of us is going to go, oh yeah, because we do love them. I know we do.
No, we do. Yeah, we do. There's a reason why they never come back also.
Yeah.
They don't die,
racism,
but they just never come back. Yes.
I think it should go in mid.
Yeah, no, right, okay. It should go in mid.
Right.
Do you want to put it?
I kind of actually think mid is like perfect for them.
Okay.
What do you think? You want to go by it?
I do, yeah. I don't care, like, do you know what I mean? They're stupid, but I don't know what it is. You just see them, and you just go in. It's almost like beyond belief. Do you know what I mean? You almost watch it in just bewilderment of like, what the hell were you thinking when you did this? So I kind of love him. Yeah. I have to go mid.
Okay, we'll put him in mid because maybe I'll move that later secretly.
Yeah, no, we'll go mid because it's the correct thing to do.
I mean, they are just awfully questionable characters, aren't they?
They are bad.
So
they are rubbish. They are rubbish, and it's totally wrong. And they're fucking ice cream trucks, man.
They are. And then they change later on into like nicer cars.
Yeah,
but I'll never forget as a kid, like my little brother, had the toys of these two where you'd like drive them and you'd like pull on the back and they'd like flip up and transform. Oh god, they made toys of these characters. That's crazy.
Yeah, because they're class.
That is so funny. Right, so the next one, I think we're moving on to Transformers Dark of the Moon now, which we've kind of chucked them both in. We're on Sentinel Prime, who is the kind of villain of the third one.
It's me as well, isn't it?
Played by Spock from Star Trek.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a weird one. So he's almost like the original Optimus, sort of.
Yeah.
And yeah, he sort of like helps them and ends up kind of being a bit of a bad guy.
Great vocal performance though. Fucking sick.
Oh, fantastic.
Great.
Yeah. Just don't know how much I care.
Mid, really mid.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. I would agree that he's mid because he's one of those where you kind of go. The turn was somewhat interesting. I think at this point, as much as Dark Moon's great, I think at this point they're kind of like, we can't just go, here's Megatron again.
Yeah.
So they just kind of throw in these like different robots, which I'm sure are from the Transformers universe, and I'm sure they have like built within that.
There was definitely someone somewhere going, yes.
Yeah, like I would prefer a hero villain thing rather than being like, I'm a good guy the whole way through and then right at the end I go, oh no, I'm going to kill you all now, because it's like you haven't really built this guy up as a bad person, so why would I really care?
I agree.
So yeah, mid,
I agree. It's cool. So next one is, now this character I barely remember, Brains.
Yes, he was a little Igor-y looking guy. He was the one with like the big eye and the small eye.
I'm pretty sure he was
played basically friends with Wheels.
I'm pretty sure he's played by Mike Judge, who plays Beavis and Butthead. I'm like 98% sure that's him.
Oh, interesting.
Which is a very weird one.
Yeah, so they basically Wheels and him. So Wheels starts off bad, ends up good, and then him and Wheels end up as like a little duo of sorts.
Right. Yeah, I do remember him, but it's like not much. I mean,
no, I think with Frenzy being so well, he is pretty iconic, isn't he, Frenzy? I think he did quite well for the first film. I think they just kind of tried to recreate it.
Yeah, it's
with people like Wheels and Brains, and it's like, yeah, he's there. Where would you put Wheels? Put him the same? Yeah, there we go then. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Sorry, matey. Right, next. Now, here we go. Here comes the characters. I don't know.
Okay.
So we've got Leadfoot.
He is the tubby fella from Dark of the Moon.
He is, but isn't there two? Because there's another one as well.
Yeah, so there's basically he's part of the Wrecker crew, which I've kind of included the other two as one because they're just the other members. He's almost like the leader of the crew.
Right.
He's pretty cool. He is pretty cool. He's like the round one, which is quite interesting because he's the only.
Is this Revenge of the Fallen or is this Age of Extinction? This makes me think Age of Extinction.
Maybe.
Because that's the one Transformers I can barely get through.
I know he is from Dark of the Moon. He comes in Dark of the Moon, and then the problem is though is I think what I think you realise as well. Well, what I realise in looking back through these and finding where they actually started is that Transformers have take a lot of characters and just kind of chuck them in and then recast them later as different versions of those characters. So there is a lot of that throughout these films, but yeah, Leadfoot was introduced in Dark of the Moon and he was killed in Extinction.
Right.
So yeah, he was kind of there. He's a mid, let's be honest, he's a mid. He's not stinky, you know. He's kind of there. Like again, I like the fact that he was a bit round. Like as stupid as that sounds, I like the fact that they, at this point, they were kind of giving him a bit more personality. They were almost like human-y rather than just like big robot thing.
I agree.
So yeah, he was memorable enough when I wrote this to be going, oh, I remember you. So I'll give him mid.
Cool, I'm happy to put him mid because I actually don't remember him. So the next two I'll count as two, which is Topspin and Roadbuster, as you said, are like the two other kind of characters to him. Where would you like to put them?
Yeah, they just there. They survive.
Yeah, literally no recall of these two. Not at all.
They literally survive and go home.
Where would you put them? I mean, for me, definitely down the bottom for me.
Yeah, stinky. They're the other two. You never want to be that too.
No.
In a group, you never want to be the other guy. I mean, I know you suffer with that, but you never want to be the other
guy. Whoa! Going to edit this video and take you out of it. So, next one we have, I believe, is Hound. He's the other big chubby boy, right?
Big army boy.
He is played by...
This is Age of Extinction.
Yeah, he's played by Sully from Monsters, Inc., whose name is getting away from me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's him.
I can't remember his name either. I'm rubbish with names.
I do remember him, and he's kind of funny.
He is.
Yeah, and he's got some pretty cool action scenes in that film.
Yeah, he's sort of like the more military dude.
Yeah, he's got the cool guns, isn't he?
Yeah. He survives. He's in Age of Extinctions in Last Night. One of the fellas, like he's part of. I think he ends up becoming like part of the crew.
Again, like realistically though, I think it's got to be mid.
Oh no, it is mid. 100%.
Yeah, he's not.
He's just a more memorable mid.
Yeah, he is a more memorable mid, 100%. And then we got the two big boys next to each other. Look at them two. Go on, sons.
Here we are, the big fellas. I can see them too.
Cool. Now comes my favorite character ever, Drift. Who is Drift? I mean, I obviously know he's like the samurai one who came into it.
He's a samurai one. I remember his what would be the word? His robot.
Yeah.
Remember him?
What is his transformation?
A Bugatti.
Oh, okay.
Bugatti Veyron, which for all the
Carnage, that's a big boys, one. Isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's Need for Speed one that is as well, isn't it? Was it? Yeah, probably one of them.
Right.
That's the only reason I know much
do a Need for Speed ranking now, is it? But
yeah, buddy, Bugatti Veyron top, 0 to 60 in like 0.1 second or something.
Anyway, Drift. Where are we putting Mr. Samurai Drift? Because I basically don't remember this guy.
Yeah, he was he was pretty cool. He was like a bad guy turned good. I can see you. He's sort of the. I think he's. Is he memorable enough for mid?
No.
That's what I'm thinking. I know you're gonna say no.
No.
Do I remember? Well, I remember his design. Yeah, he's in Get Load, isn't he?
He is indeed.
And I mean, it's probably, don't get me wrong, I probably watch it back and go, oh, no, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
But I can't remember.
So my issue with Age of Extinction and Last Night is that it's just so unmemorable.
Yeah, no, they are.
The reasons, well, specifically Last Night, the reason it's memorable is because it's so funny for the wrong reasons. Like, that's why I love that film, but, like, no, they're rubbish from these films, in my opinion.
No, they are bad, yeah. For some reason, number one is just blank. Going through these now, fine. Number one, got no memory.
See, I'm on the complete opposite end. I don't remember any of these.
I seem to just remember these people, but nobody else.
Crosshair.
He was the one with the long coat. Do you remember there was like a...
I remember the coat.
A coat, yep. Glasses on his head.
Got a coat, must be goat. Let's go.
That's how it goes. No, I think he's all right, man.
I love how you're fighting for these films. You're like, come on, we need one mid.
No, but he's like, I know we can't just go like these are the good ones, and then because we can't remember they suck. Because there's a lot of, especially with the first one, I've gone, I don't remember this person, and we've gone, oh yeah, but in this film he's bagging. So I'm just taking a word for it. So you can't just go, I don't know who they are, they stink. Like this is not your list.
Crosshair stinks. No, I'm joking.
No,
I do.
We'll put him in mid.
He's almost a bit westerny, isn't he?
Yes,
yeah, no, he is actually pretty cool. He is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, he's mid.
Calm down, but it's alright.
I love him going battling just to keep him out of the bottom categories. Like I'm not here going, he's the goat. He's middle of the road.
Now,
he's not good. He's not bad.
Finally, a character I remember just for the character design alone. Lockdown, because this is the one with the gun for the face, right?
Honestly, I don't remember him.
I'm pretty sure he's
the one I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he's the villain. Band. Yeah, of 4, and he transforms, like his face transforms into a gun. Oh, that is literally the reason I remember him, and that was the sickest design I've ever seen.
Yeah,
sick.
Well, I will let you decide then. I vaguely remember his design, but I do not remember him.
Do you know what? Because we haven't been loving the last, he's going and banging.
Okay.
Gun for a face, but gun for a face. Need I say more?
You can tell who is in control of this list.
Need I say more about gun for a face?
Yeah.
Okay, now we get down to some of the characters that are a bit more, like, fun. The Dinobots. So we get the Dinobot group. So Grimlock is up first. What are you saying?
Yeah, he's the main boy, isn't he?
He is.
Big T-Rex boy. Yeah, I mean, I've honestly seen this film once.
Stinks.
Yeah, it's not great, but I really like the designs of the Dinobots.
Yeah, so
it's a tricky one, isn't it?
I love the Dinobots in the film when they turn up for all of 6-7 minutes. Like, it's so bad.
There is that.
It's so bad.
There is that, yeah. I mean, shall we look? Right, this is not gonna. We're gonna be harsh on a lot of these, and for the ones we don't remember as well. So let's give him, just him alone. We'll give him banging.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we'll continue, and then the rest won't be banging.
No, because I to be fair, I actually do think he's banging, and the scenes he has are really sick. Because this is going to sound like the weirdest sentence of all time, but isn't this the one Optimus Prime rides?
Yes.
Yeah, it's sick. It's so
fun. Yeah, you've got that scene, isn't it, when he's got the sword and he's got the yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. So next one is Strafe, another Dinobot.
So there's Strafe, Slag, and Scorn.
Yes.
Right? They're the next three. One's Triceratops. One's you're gonna help me with this one.
Diplodocus.
Pteranodon.
Right.
I wanted a Spinosaurus.
Yes. So shall we just rank them together as 3?
Yeah. There's 3, and they're all going in Get a Load, don't they?
Yeah.
You remember any of them?
No. I do kind of remember the I don't know.
Triceratops?
Yes.
Yeah, vaguely. But that's only because of Power Rangers.
Oh, I mean from the film.
No, I know, but That's only because of Power Rangers.
Oh, right, yes, Dino Force, yeah.
Zack was Triceratops.
Cool, very nice.
Yeah.
So they're all in Get a Load,
so that's a nice little bit of it. Yeah, I mean, as I said, I know. That's the only reason I know what a Triceratops is.
Yeah.
Is because of Power Rangers. I watched this and went, hey, he looks like the guy from Power Rangers. Nice.
Okay, next, I think this is the one from the last night. This is Quintessa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's kind of one of the baddies in the last night.
No, she is. She is like the big bad. But then, so this, I think this is like the end of the first 5, isn't it? So this is like the end of like the original Transformers, bits. And I think I don't remember it. I've seen her, and I think she basically turns into a human at the end.
Yeah.
And then they kind of tried to be like, she's going to be the bad going forward.
Do you know what I think?
Yeah, she is. Yeah, that's I mean. I seen her as a human form and went, oh yes, I forgot you were a robot.
No thanks.
So that's the fact that I forgot she was even a robot says all you need to know about that.
Right, I believe these next 3 are from Bumblebee.
Yes.
I believe so. So Cliff Jumper, this picture I've got of Cliff Jumper just looks like Bumblebee.
Oh, okay.
So I don't remember who this is.
He's Bumblebee's mate. Do you remember in the start
in Cybertron?
When a robot got no, I think he's one of the first one that lands on Earth, and he gets sliced in half.
No, I don't.
Like remember. Early on, I think as they basically come down. See, you like this film?
I do. I really like this film.
Bastard. Yeah, I think he's like the first one they actually kill. So I think there's like they're basically like best mates, and I can't remember the big bad from this film. I think I've got him in there somewhere. Maybe
John Cena
or one of them. Yeah, no. somebody sliced him in half, but yeah, he does land and he gets killed. So, do you want to rank him?
I mean, I kind of remember him now based on what you're saying, but I'd have to rewatch Bumblebee to be fair. I mean, he's kind of Get a Load, really, isn't he?
He is Get a Load.
Yeah, he is Get a Load. Get a Load. Okay,
your
next.
Film?
That's not my favourite film. Don't start this. I'll start crying again. Let's go with Shatter and Dropkick as one kind of thing. So I've got the picture of both of them. Now I remember these two.
Yeah,
these two are sick.
Yeah, so it's. I think it's Dropkick who kills Cliff Jumper
right
in the start.
Got you.
So I think that's what kind of starts them off. But yeah, I mean they're the ones basically pursuing Bumblebee throughout this film, aren't they?
I think they.
And I think they are sick. And I think they end up. It did like I can never really remember the role John Cena plays. Did they end up with John Cena?
Yeah, they kind of work with him.
Yeah, and then John Cena turns good because he's John Cena.
Because it's John.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Mid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to put mid?
Yeah.
But like they're a cool mid.
They were cool mid, yeah. And they were memorable enough to go, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
From the film, but again, like Bumblebee is more of a character piece. Weirdly,
it is, and
it's basically just.
I think that's why it stands out.
The girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's not really a great deal of robots.
No, my biggest pet peeve with Bumblebee, and it is one of the better Transformers films, but the biggest pet peeve with it is it opens with such a good Cybertron bit.
Yeah, I know.
And that is the best Transformers we've ever had, and then it never reaches that again. No, that bit alone for me is what's the best Transformers. Oh, okay, actually, yeah, no, I know exactly where you're going. But like that little 10-minute segment is my favourite Transformers.
No, it's best bit, yeah. As far as like it's finally given us something on Cybertron, sick. Like.
Yeah, which is why I'm so excited for Transformers 1, because I just need Cybertron in my life, do you know what I
mean? Yeah, 100%.
Cool, next we've got, so this is from the last one, this is all from Rise of the Beasts, that's the one. This is Optimus Primal, the big monkey. Goat? I agree.
Love him. Like.
So sick.
We may as well get this out there now. We love this film.
We did love
this
film.
Whoever I don't really know. Did it do well? People are a bit mixed on it, don't they? Yeah. And it's fucking class. It is probably, as far as I'll say it. If you don't want to agree, that's fine. As far as just pure Transformers, this is the best film.
I agree. I do agree.
Yeah.
So I think if we were ranking my favourites, I think this would probably be realistically 2 or 3, just based on personal preference. But actually ranking the films like as general, this is the best one.
Yeah, I think I'll have. Well, I definitely need to rewatch one at the very least. But yeah, I need to rewatch this. I think we literally watched it the one time in the cinema. Have you watched it again?
Yeah, I watched it a few weeks back.
Okay, fair. So yeah, I definitely need to rewatch this just to be like, oh yeah, okay. But I think this could possibly be my favorite Transformers.
Yeah, to be honest, it is a banger.
I think it might be number one if I was to rank them as well.
Plus, I think it made it better with my dad standing up and clapping when Peru came into it. So can't argue with that experience. Fantastic. So the next one on our list is the villain of that film, Scourge, and he is fire, dude. So sick.
Very sick, very sick, and it's a cool premise as well, isn't it?
Taking the labels and putting them on his jacket. Woohoo! Fire.
Yeah, like doing all that, and the fact that he basically like what does he do? Like dissolves them, doesn't he? Almost like he's like an infection. Yeah, it's like an infection that when you get the Scourge, you kind of like you just turn bad. It almost like melts you from the inside.
Yeah,
which is so sick.
It is.
So yeah, I mean, I think he's again. It's probably Megatron and then Scourge, isn't it? As far as bads go, we've had some shit bads.
Yeah, unfortunately, the other bad I love is Optimus Prime in The Last Night when he goes all fucking bad.
Yeah, sick. Yeah. I mean, on a technicality, yeah. Mm-hmm. But as far as just like this is the villain,
this is it.
This is the other villain, isn't it? You've got Megatron and you have Scourge.
What say? We should go top.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah.
So if anyone watches this video, right? Anyone's watching this video and then they've gone, "Oh my god, these boys love Rise of the Beast," and they've clicked off now. They've clicked off. They've gone because we just love this film.
That's fine. Then go. Wait before you click off. Go and watch the film again and tell me I'm fucking wrong.
The comments gonna be paragraphs.
You can't. You can't.
Anyway, moving on to Airazor.
Sick.
It was sick, but unfortunately, probably my least favorite of the film.
Really?
Because I think all the characters are so good.
No, they are sick.
There's one you haven't included again from the film.
What did I miss?
Oh, I can't remember his name, but he's the one with the glasses. He's got the Spanish accent.
Oh, bollocks.
He's so funny.
Apologies.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, no, to be fair, like, I seen, like, the animals.
Yeah, no,
just I put them in.
Yeah.
So I probably missed, fair. I do know you're on about it. I did miss
he's
him.
funny.
My apologies, man, with the glasses. I liked the fact that, well, I mean, she's really cool, and she's the one, isn't she, that gets hit by the Scourge?
Yeah.
And it's actually probably
it's quite emotional.
one of the sadder deaths.
Yeah, it is.
From the Transformers franchise in general, because generally you have like a character that's sort of there, you all have a scrap, and then they kind of die within war.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like you very rarely stop and kind of go, oh shit, no, this is reason why we're fighting, because you're almost always, as it was almost always in a big battle at the end.
Yeah.
So like a lot of deaths just kind of blown over.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably one of the more like the better deaths.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you. Yeah, I agree.
And I seen like, and for her to like probably be tortured and stuff was quite an interesting way to go about it.
Plus, it's Michelle Yeoh. Need I say more?
I know. I mean, yeah, the queen. Like, go banging.
Yeah, I'm happy with banging, just because maybe it's the death, maybe that's why, but I feel like they could have done just a bit more.
Yeah, fair.
But it's a great, it's a really good character.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got, this was a surprising one for me. I really like this character in the end. Arcee. Arcee was really cool, specifically in the last battle where they're all like the last battle of this film is fucking insane. But when she's kind of like skating around, she's almost like skating. Oh, so sick, so
really
cool,
sick, really sick. Yeah, like again, like she's one where I think this is one where we changed last minute, wasn't it? Because she is technically included, and one other, which I'll talk about in a bit.
Yes,
included in maybe 2 or maybe 3, I think it was. I think it might be 2. So she's like a sort of almost like a background character, and then she gets like a full go of it.
Yeah, because it's so funny. Now I remember who she is from the second film. So funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is her main film, isn't it? This is kind of where we get to know her better. Yeah, again, like really sick, like a really cool design, like a roller skater, which is quite cool.
See, that's my issue though. I'm not massive on her CGI. Which is a really weird nitpick from me. I get it, right? But the way the other Transformers look in this film, they're almost kind of more the Generation 1 kind of look, almost cartoonish. Yeah. This one kind of looks like a mix between like human and robot. And there's something about it to me that just I don't love.
can see that.
I don't know what it is. That's just me being me, but there's just something about it I'm not massive on.
Yeah, no, I can see that. But I think she's a big part of the film. Yeah. And she has some great scenes. So where do you want to go then?
I'd probably say banging right next to Airazor.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. I thought you were going to go mid, so I was going to be like...
No, because I said this was a surprising character to me, but there's just something about it where I'm like, you could have done something different, and I probably would have liked it more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I think maybe on a rewatch, I said I'd watch this once when it first comes. Maybe on a rewatch, I could probably see your... I think we were both just...
And I think we'd just come back from download as well, and we were obviously knackered and dirty and sweaty, and we're like, woohoo, Transformers!
Yeah, no, it was, yeah.
So next up, we've got Cheetor. Sick.
Yeah, again, so sick, innit? Like, let's be honest, right? We could put Cheetor, and the one after that is Rhinox. We may as well just speak them all now, because they're all sick. They've all got sick designs. They're just the best, aren't they? Yeah. Like, and I think the big difference with this film, I think probably what separates it for me is the fact that, like, when I think back to the first film, as much as like there's a lot of cars and they're cool designs, they just a lot look the same, really. You know, there's like slight differences, and there might be like a slight, you know, some have got beards, some have got different hair, some have got like weird things going on, but they all kind of look the same.
Like,
Whereas these, you can say a name and you go, oh yeah, I know. They're really distinctive.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of what separates this film for me as well.
Yeah.
As much as, look, the final battle is the best battle in Transformers live action. It just is. It's fucking incredible. Yeah, I think Cheetor and Rhinox, I think they're both banging.
I think they're both banging as well.
I think this whole cast is really cool, really memorable, and they get enough time as well, isn't it?
And the more I think about it, I just don't get how people don't like this film. Like, generally just don't get it.
No, if you're a Transformers fan, you don't like this film, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you are. Like, you just don't... If you've gone back and gone all the Michael Bay, like, that sort of thing is more you. It's not. This is the most... When you look at the animated stuff, this is the closest thing to the animation that you've got.
Sick.
So people shit on this are just fucking morons.
Yeah, I agree. So next we've got the big main robot from Rise of the Beasts, played wonderfully by Pete Davidson. It's Mirage.
So good. Mirage, yes.
This is the GOAT. This is the GOAT.
Yeah, no, he is.
Because this is a character that could have so easily been the worst character. Very easily could have been just Pete Davidson as a robot, which it is, don't get me wrong. But he does enough. He's got enough heart as well and enough emotion as this character to just pull it off perfectly. And I want Mirage in every Transformers film going forward.
Yeah, and he's another one, Mirage, who was in previous films, never really, like, as a more of a background character. But yeah, as far as this film, he is basically the new Bumblebee, isn't he?
Yeah.
But it's almost like if Bumblebee could speak, like, it's very similar characters, really. They're both quite funny. They're both a bit, like, sarcastic silly, and that. A bit silly, but then they kind of, for the more emotional bits, they do that well.
Yeah.
Like, they have good, like, weirdly good interactions between them and the humans. Like, I think for some reason they just understand humans, whereas a lot of the robots are a bit more like, ooh, human, you're weird.
And a very controversial take from myself, and I'll always love Sam and Bumblebee, like, for the rest of my life. But I think this one really rivals that relationship. Like, the human in this one and Mirage, I think they're fucking great. And it obviously adds on with the human's brother having, like, you know, being a kind of player in that game as well. I think it just works perfectly. And I don't know if you could have included him or not. I don't think he has a name. But obviously the main character wearing Mirage, basically, when he looks like a Power Ranger, that, again, could have easily been shit. But the minute I saw it, I went... Let's do this.
Yeah, we were both gassed.
Oh my god, I love it.
Just hitting him. Oh,
it is so sick, and like that just adds another layer to Mirage that I think is great, and I think he is one of the greatest characters we've had in this franchise.
Yep, 100% agree.
Fantastic. And then the last one we've got is everyone's favorite, Erector. The reason I love this character, I don't even know this character, but there's a video on Instagram which is literally just talking about the weirdest names of Transformers, and this guy came up and I lost it.
Starting off, we have Lube, then there's Erector, and before you complain about his design, just be thankful that this robot is not Erector. That's actually a GoBot named Crane Brain.
And it's just, I don't even know what it is, man. He's just like, he almost looks like a construction, like a crane, basically, isn't he? Like, I think he's a crane of some sort, and it's just a robot standing there with a giant penis. that just moves up and down. That crane penis.
That video is one of the. If you haven't seen that video, please find it. It's the fucking funniest thing in the world. But that Erector goat, but.
Yeah, so I've included him just for you, Dan. Oh, that is a Dan pick.
That is the funniest video of all time. And that is
game on live action.
Please. That is. I mean, it almost reminds me of Devastator with the bollocks. Oh my god, we didn't have Devastator.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a tricky one though. Like I seen him and I was like, what? Yeah, it's a tricky one. Isn't it?
Yeah,
it's just a thing.
Yeah, I love Devastator. Sick. But yes, that is our tier of all the Transformers robots. I mean, it's a mess, but it
is a complete mess. If you're like legit Transformers fans, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm very sorry.
I'm sorry to a degree. Like, you know, get out of it. But it's
at the end of the day, this is coming from two guys that really like the Transformers movies. That basically have no history on anything else. This is strictly us watching the live action movies and going, these characters are cool and these characters aren't. So that's our opinion. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yes, I think that's a lot of fun. And I'm just going to leave that up there for a minute so everyone can just bask in the glory that is our list. So there you go.
Okay. We're going to do a goat of the goats.
Yes, we are indeed. Who would you like to do?
I'm using the goat. I need to know.
Let's have a look. So we have Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Megatron, Optimus Primal, Scourge, Mirage, and Erector.
It's Erector.
No. So I think for me personally, it obviously comes down to Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron, Mirage.
Yes. Who is your personal favourite?
This is what it comes down to. I hate to be generic. Like, I love to have opinions that, like, kind of piss people off. But unfortunately, I'm an Optimus Prime boy.
Oh, so I'm a Bumblebee boy.
See, I'm happy with either.
I'm happy with either. So we'll go Mirage. Mirage is the goat of the goats.
That's brilliant. What a twist of events. There it is.
May as well, innit? Come on. Pick up the Mirage.
And I mean, like, we did absolutely fucking love that movie. So yeah, that's absolutely fine by me.
That was great. Are we getting the 2?
Sorry?
We getting the 2?
I assume they're just going to do another Transformers. Oh no, they're doing the fucking G.I. Joe crossover, aren't they?
Yes. It's going to be interesting.
That is, I think it's going to be good though. Like, I'm praying it's good. So
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
But yes, that is our list. How do you feel about that? How would you rank the Transformers? If you go on tiermaker.com, I've saved this tier so you can go and make your own. So go make your own. Go have some fun.
Yeah. Go do the correct.
But if Erector isn't at the top, then it's not the right list.
No, then you are incorrect.
I agree.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment of your favourite erection. No, of your favourite Transformer.
Why you didn't like Rise of the Beast, because you're so wrong for that.
Yeah.
So wrong.
Yeah. And why you're so stupid.
And then I need you specifically to leave a comment on why you like Revenge of the Fallen, you fucking weirdo.
This is the best, man. This is the best.
But anyway, you will find us on the socials that will be on the last page. Thank you very much for watching. Follow us everywhere, and we will see you next time. Don't follow us everywhere. That's not what I meant. Follow us online everywhere.
Yeah, don't follow me when I'm at home. It's weird.
Thank you very much.
See you all in a bit. Bye-bye, cupcakes.